So yeah, this was the area where Andy was looking down through here, and back then the reservoir would have been a lot higher, and you'd be able to see all the way up. And this is where he was standing here with his foot up on this railing, telling them that if he took his men down there, they'd swim right up to you. So this is the area. So when you first come in, if you come in from the Mulholland Drive area, you'll come in this way. There's Jan. When you come into the Franklin Canyon Reservoir, the upper Franklin Canyon Reservoir, you'll come into this area, and this is where, like I said, where Andy stopped when he was in the return to Mayberry. And where you would want to stop to be able to see where Andy and Opie walked is at the very first parking spot. Is a one-way route around the Franklin Canyon Reservoir, the upper Franklin Canyon Reservoir. And there's a parking spot just as you get past these wooden railings. There's a parking spot right over here. And that's where you would want to stop to be able to look down and see where Andy and Opie walked, because down there through those trees is where it was. And I'll show you that in just a second. But that's where it was, and this is where you would stop if you're able. I wasn't able to. There were cars parked here, too many. I couldn't park in this area. But again, it's one way, and I'm walking in the right direction for the one-way street. And then when you park here, you come around the corner, you park, and there's this walkways and stuff. But let me show you. So this is where Andy and Opie walked when the opening credits happened for the Andy Griffith Show, right here. Come down, slide over this way, that gap right there, and it goes on up. There's a trail that goes on up through there. That's it. That's the location. And there's a walkway, as you can see, where you can get over here to it. There's a concrete ditch, I guess, that's around here. And you can head around that direction to go down to the area where Andy and Opie walked. And that's where it is down there. Now the reservoir is no longer over here to my right, as you're looking down there past that picnic table. It's not there anymore. The reservoir is here, but the water level is much lower. So let's walk down there and look where Andy and Opie walked.